Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all feeling?
Super Peachy King.
Hey.
Larry, how are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm here. I'm doing the damn thing here.
Uh,
Okay. Check. Okay.
What are you checking up? Lord Jesus.
He did a
I
microphone
just
check
checked in the
1,
middle.
2. What is this?
He done did a check in the middle of.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. He's trying to get himself together.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying
He's
to.
homing in.
Leave me alone, man.
Yeah. Always
Chris,
bothering
how was your
somebody.
week?
It was good.
Mhm.
It was good. Yeah. Got to celebrate Dum Dum's
do it.
birthday and everything. She still ain't come get her present one. You know, it's a brand new ass whooping.
I don't want
I
it.
keep it for her.
Still
I
in the
know.
box.
Still in
I
the
don't
box,
want
man.
it.
I got it wrapped in pretty paper.
No, I don't want it.
Oh,
I don't
but it's
want
wrapped
but-
in pretty paper.
I know.
No, I don't want it. No, thank
Anyway,
you.
ungratefulness.
Ungrateful.
But week was good.
Ungrateful,
Just getting
Shut up.
ready for this snow and ice,
Snowmageddon.
you know. But yeah, good week. Long week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
It was a short week though. There was a holiday.
For who?
Him.
Oh
King.
yeah, him.
Dr. King been resting a long time.
Yeah,
He
they
done
don't
had a long-
celebrate.
I mean, it was the
My
Dr.
company
King
don't
Oh,
holiday.
I
celebrate
thought you
that
talking
shit.
about like he been resting.
I was at Wood.
Hey, I told my dispatch, I'm like, that's not a blue collar holiday.
Yeah, it's not. Nowhere close, man. Nowhere close. I was
Like,
at
I don't know if they gonna be accepting and who gonna be closed, and I'm like,
They'll accept.
that's not that's not a blue collar holiday.
Yeah.
Just,
Because there are a lot of like our trash didn't run one day.
Really?
Trash man is a blue collar job.
Well, that's
It's,
city.
according to Rock,
That's
it
the
is.
city.
That's
That's the city, though.
City gets off the
City
holiday.
but it's
county,
still,
they can-
but it's
Yeah.
it is a blue collar job.
Yeah.
But at the same
That's
time,
right, Eleanor.
Yeah.
But-
So stupid. That's right.
But at the same time, it's like
Right.
that is a government
Right.
technically, even though it's local government. That is a
Mhm.
government job.
For the city.
Definitely.
But yeah, I was at the plantation working, man.
Good boy.
All
Good boy.
day.
And I was out there in them streets.
Always.
And I was in the bed.
Stupid.
I wasn't in the bed, but I was here.
Did you fart?
No.
Oh, I thought
did-
you farted in there.
I don't think. I mean,
I thought the same thing.
You did?
Yeah.
She was like, they ain't gonna hear me.
he just wants some banana bread. That's why he's like, no, go ahead.
I mean, it
All the
was
noise-
loud, but
Yeah.
Make all the noise you want, because I'm gonna get
I
some
thought it
banana
was
bread.
gas.
Ass
Uh,
gas.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. 10 toes down. Not up.
And how was Ben?
Bentley is living his
Right.
best life.
Right.
He ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Living his best life.
You got any new sweaters?
He does. Shit. He has a cardigan, man. That boy has a cardigan.
That dog. He,
Woof.
I'm
Yeah.
the most stylish nigga
I
right
ain't
here.
for real.
Kiss
Can't
the
keep
pop.
up with me.
Kiss my pop.
His walk is different when he got his clothes on. You know what I'm saying?
he do be wanting people to kiss his paw, though. Whenever I was over Daddy's the other day, he was sitting there, he was like,
Kiss the paw, bitches.
Yeah.
Kiss the paw. Recognize greatness.
look at me. And I'm like, no, I am still a Milo loyalist.
Yeah.
I'm still a mama.
Kiss the paw.
You
Oh,
will never
wanna
be my
kiss the
nephew
paw?
dog.
I got something else.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want the paw? I got you right
And
here.
start rolling over.
Yup, that leg come up.
Bentley boy. Bentley boy. Bentley.
Larry, how was your week, bro?
It was a week. It was one of them weeks where it was like, it wasn't like everything worked out, but it was like one of them where it was like, it was just a little aggravating shit, just constantly, like every day, twice a day, just little dumb aggravating stuff. So anyway, but I made it through.
Always.
They come in versus
Um,
phone
you know,
calls and
I had some shit fall out on me and all that, but
Oh, really?
yeah,
Off your truck.
yeah, I had a couple of those fall out, but
Really?
all in all, overall, it was a good week. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I was like, yeah, we stayed real busy this week. So I think I had like 2 days where I had, you know, like the little straight throughs.
Mhm.
So I think I ended up with like 5-6 runs this week.
Okay.
So yeah.
Make that money.
No, actually, I think I come up with about 6 or 7.
Get
yeah.
it, get it,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it.
Got a little extras.
Money in the bank.
But the fuel was we're gonna see how the fuel work out. But anywho, yeah, it's been a week. Had to take care of a little bit of business, or whatever, with mom, and all of that. So got all of that straightened out.
So everything's coming together like butt cheeks.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Well, I guess fortunately. Well,
I'm gonna say
I don't know.
unfortunately.
Like they ain't,
I mean-
they ain't come together like stripper butt cheeks. They're more like prison butt cheeks. They still a little loose. Right now.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah,
Okay.
It's like
yeah,
definitely prison butt cheeks.
yeah,
There's a difference.
I wouldn't know.
yeah.
Had a BC
Farts.
sale made.
Yeah,
Oh God, he's at a BC over there too,
Still
stepping
big
in the
butt
corner
cheeks.
Oh my god.
with his toothpick.
y'all stupid.
You took it back to Oz, boy.
And the windy farts. Them
Jesus.
windy farts.
Is there a
That's a
window
windy
open?
fart. Yeah.
Breezy. Y'all are terrible. Terrible you are. Terrible.
Ooh,
you
the
are.
smelly winds. The smelly,
The smelly winds. The smelly winds of sodomy. So
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
y'all started it.
Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, the week's been yeah. That's pretty much been my week in a nutshell. Yeah, just working on this new normal, and
Whatever that is, yep.
yeah, well, we're gonna figure it out.
That's all we can do.
Yeah. Other than that, peachy freaking king.
Peachy. King. Good
Peachy
stuff.
peachy.
Good stuff.
Kim.
How was
Good.
your week, Kim?
My week was kind of restful. I rested a little bit.
Told you.
Worked a little, but rested. I got
Told
some
you.
good rest in.
Well, good.
Did some self-care, for my birthday week. Did some community service as well, but, that's just...
That's
I
just
am
what you do. That's
yeah.
hell. That's your second job. Shit.
I've come to grips that I am just a person who gives service. I'm a service giver.
Oh.
That is no bad service ever, but I am just a service.
As long as you don't be giving out that lip service, girl.
No, I don't do lip service.
Mm.
I don't do lip service.
That's
And lip
People
service.
like lip service though.
Yeah, don't be giving no. Now, if you was gonna give lip service, would you be kissing white ass or would you be sucking? I had to.
Oh my God.
I mean, lip service is lip service,
Well,
right?
no.
Right.
Well, I would probably definitely be kissing white ass because I do that when I go to work. I have to, kind of get in there and be like, "Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate all you're doing for me, paying me and stuff."
And again,
Excuse me, boss.
you
Let
go-
me kiss your ass. I so appreciate my
if you're
paycheck.
gonna
this
say
week.
it, do it correctly. Would you be kissing white man ass
Excuse
or
me.
white male ass? I'm sorry.
Yes, I would because I think almost all my bosses are male. So, well, take it back. My lieutenant is a black male, but I mean, we're cool. Everyone else above the chain is Caucasian, and I have nothing against Caucasian people and kissing Caucasian ass at this point.
Gotcha.
Yes, yeah.
But do you specify whether you prefer male ass or female ass?
Prefer male. Yes.
Okay.
I don't like to deal with women too much. And get a little catty. Yeah. No pun intended.
Kim said they scratch.
And I punch, so it's not. It's
She
not
said they
the same.
scratch.
Yeah, they scratch and I
Them
punch.
white
so
bitches
it's
be
not.
scratching, man. I don't
So.
be. Mm-mm.
But yeah, had a good birthday. Celebrate. Well, I didn't really
Celebrate.
celebrating.
It's a
still,
celebrate.
with the people, my fam. Always a good time. Always a good time with the people.
Yeah.
And I just went out, but and I'm holding it right here, Juan.
You didn't go out.
I didn't go out.
No, you
But
didn't.
why can't I hear it right here?
Because you can't hear.
Oh, okay. I can hear it. Anyway.
Deaf
Um,
and dumb.
Yeah, and thank you for all the birthday shout outs and displays of care and concern on my birthday. People who sent me text messages and all that stuff. So if I didn't reply, it wasn't personal. Probably because I was asleep and you sent it out way.
It wasn't personal. I just don't fuck with you.
No. I try to show appreciation to everybody because people don't have to take the time out. They don't have to take the time out to acknowledge or celebrate you. And I'm not that kind of person.
Shoot. Yeah.
Gosh.
You messed up though. You wasn't home. I was gonna bring you some money and everything. Yes, wasn't home.
Well, I was out
Hey, Larry, she
celebrating.
didn't even want my gift. Man.
You
So,
know.
I mean,
No, but I did. I got a beautiful card from my brother. And I was like, oh,
Did you
so
cry?
sweet. And I
Did
said,
you tear
Tyler
up?
wants to pick this out. No, I'm
I
just-
picked it up myself, thank you.
Did it make you want to go kiss some white man ass?
No, definitely not. It made me want to go.
Make you
take
want to
in-
suck some black man dick? Some black
Definitely
dick.
not. No. See, and we'll have to give the backstory on this because we want y'all to be on the album. We want you in on this too. Okay, let me stop.
Oh, Uncle Alvin would love that topic.
Just get on YouTube, search Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels beef. That's all you got to do.
Just go on there and search it. So you know what we're talking about. But,
It
yeah, great birthday.
was a good healthy conversation.
Coming to an end with a blizzard. So, Juan, how was your week?
My week was good.
Are you prepared? You have your alternative heat sources?
Thirsty.
Yes, I do. I have 2 cans of propane for my
Camp stove?
the
Work.
heater.
Oh.
And if I lose power for a significant period of time, Christopher has a generator. I will be coming to visit my brother.
Yes.
That is my plan.
Hey, you too?
That's the meeting.
We're having a party.
Hey, that was the purpose of having this generator. Shit.
We gonna have a family reunion because we know Daddy gonna be there.
The way I figured is, if we lose power for a significant period of time, you got the Blackstone,
Yep.
you got a couple grills. We'll come out there, clean out our
Sure.
freezers, and
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll chip in my couple of cans of propane.
Hey, we have
Stop off, get
provisions.
some of Daddy's propane.
Hey, we have provisions. We will not be ass out.
Yay for provisions. Yay. And we
Yeah,
definitely
that's
got
like
food.
the benefit of living in tight proximity to family. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
For real.
Along with
you
just
kind of
being
hit
able to
like
see
a
each other on the
compound
regular.
effect. I mean, we don't live in a compound, but you kind of can get that effect. I mean, stuff, anything goes sideways.
We got a rally point.
Yes,
We got a
yes.
couple of rally points.
Yes, sir.
Meet
better
you at
believe it.
Chris's house.
We moving. Abort mission.
Abort.
We go to Chris's. Go to Chris's.
Look, that's an advantage to us. But if someone was trying to attack
They
us,
on
they would know
Trinity
where we were at. No.
They would
Hey,
have
y'all
bad
come around the
data.
corner. Y'all come around the corner. Y'all come
Yep.
around the corner.
Hey, they try to attack us, they might just be in trouble.
Because we rally and it's over. It's over. You make it to the rally point.
Hey,
it's
if
over.
all hands on deck, oh, you in trouble, buddy.
All hands on deck, all guns on deck, ammunition
Hey.
in check. We
Hey,
ready,
you step
okay?
inside my gates. You enter at your own risk. Shit.
Like, what? They got a sniper tower?
That's a cardboard box on top of the roof.
Hell yeah.
We inventive around this
You
motherfucker.
better
Is
believe
that
it.
a saw mounted on the top of the? I thought that was a weather vane.
Step inside the gates and see what happens.
Drone strikes. I didn't even know Timo had weapon on.
You stupid.
Not T-Move. Good Lord. Not
Hey.
T-Move.
As they say, we ready.
And if we
Definitely.
ain't, then they gonna take that long to get their way.
Show done.
Definitely ready.
Less than 5, baby. Less than 5.
See, ready,
Said, baby.
ready.
We wed.
Are they using bottle rockets as ICBMs?
Bottle rocket. It's-
Not intercontinental ballistic missiles. We got intercity ballistic missiles.
Oh,
Ain't lying.
Jesus.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, I didn't do anything. Yeah, nothing. I didn't do
You
anything.
sure? You had a moment, a blank moment.
Yeah.
He tried to come up with something. He was like,
He said, "Well, I think no, I ain't."
Nah,
No, I
didn't do
think
that
everything that I did week before last. I don't think I did anything at all legitimately this week. I sat in my. Oh, I did do something.
He's lying.
No, it's not anything
either.
important.
Did you finally like go ahead and put Florence to rest?
I mean, I said Florence was dead. That was,
No. I said, did you put her to rest?
Did you get rid of? No, she
No, I'm never getting rid of her. She gets parted out.
Oh,
pimped out.
He
That's a
pimping her out.
robot.
He pimping
That's,
her out.
you don't get rid of.
She over here now
You
with
don't
her
get rid of
legs up.
faulty,
I ain't lying.
faulty
Legs wide
electronics.
open
You
over here.
Yeah.
take off working parts.
Brushes laying all over the floor. She look at a mess.
Bless her heart.
Look at a mess. Just looking, Florence. I'm sorry to see you like that. Put her with a blanket or something over you.
well, a dish towel or something, bro.
Something. You know, put you in the
Had
garage.
a woman
or
all
something.
just wide open, spread eagle in the corner
Yeah.
like
Put a
that.
moo on her or something.
A moo definitely
moo-moo,
a
yeah.
moo. I'm just saying.
You can get out.
I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved.
Just like a tree.
Just like Florence sitting in the corner. Every week she looks worse and worse. I'm just like, golly. She at least had a shell or something, whatever the little cover was on her.
You have to take all the plastic off to get to the electronics.
Okay,
That's the only way you can part her out.
okay. Sorry, girl. No disrespect.
I mean, it's like if you parting out a car, you don't leave it intact and be like, yeah, I'm going to part my car out. You got to take the fenders off and you take the seats out.
Okay,
It's-
Juan, you've been justified.
same
It's
thing.
okay. That's why you just made her look like that. Anyway, any weekly news on? No, I've done nothing this week again.
yeah, I've
This
legit,
is
I
just
Well,
nothing.
I've done nothing but watch
did y'all see?
Anton Daniels, Corey Holcomb stuff. That's all.
terrible.
And somehow I got on, like I said, I that's what I thought I was watching, and then somehow I got on a gun rabbit hole. It's crazy. Anywho, yeah.
That's how they be getting you, man. Them algorithms, bro.
But that's the thing. One
Exactly,
video
they
just popped up, and
yeah,
I'm
they
like,
just,
oh, that looks pretty cool. And
yeah.
off it went.
It only takes
That's
one
what they do.
to get you into.
That's how they do that, man. That's how they
Now
get you, bro.
Be calling me, man.
He be jonesing for it, yo. He can't.
So did y'all hear? They really sensationalized it a lot. But did y'all hear about the 5-year-old boy that got detained in Minnesota with his daddy?
everything happening in Minnesota, God knows.
So
Ever since Prince died,
so
you stupid.
He's so stupid.
Minnesota done been a crap hole.
Purple rain.
Jones is cutting up.
Oh,
But yeah, so the little news story that I watched or whatever, and then I quickly, went back and tried to get some deeper information. But basically, what it was there was a 5-year-old kid in Minnesota. He had just come home from preschool, Head Start, whatever, because I don't think he's in school yet. But anyway, and he was with his dad, and I guess his dad had just, picked him up or whatever, but the ICE agents were there.
Oh.
And so a lot of people are saying that the ICE agents used the kid like as a pawn or whatever or as a trap to get the father or whatever. But one thing that I read said that the little boy's mom was in the house, which makes sense. She was in the house and she didn't want to open the door.
She knew they were going down. She seen what
Supposedly they
happened.
were there for the father,
She was scared too.
but they could have got him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If they knew to get him when the kid come home, or whatever, it's like they should have known. I mean, to me, at some point in time, it's like they've done surveillance on this dude, so they knew when, so they should
They've been
have known
watching.
his habits,
Right.
So anyway, basically, they just went ahead and took the kid with the father, and then like JD Vance is like, well, what were we supposed to do? Leave the kid outside and let him freeze? You know what I'm saying?
Like they care
His
now.
mother didn't want to open the door and yada yada yada. Yeah, but I mean, Child Protective Services, Department of Social.
They didn't know if the kid was an
Did
illegal
you
or not.
have to? Did you?
Well, there is no birthright citizenship. There shouldn't be. So that means the child would be
That
illegal.
was just for slaves, and we ain't got slaves no more.
Oh, we don't? Oh,
Unofficial.
okay. I was just wondering.
But yeah, so they ended up taking the 5-year-old with his dad to the detention center in Texas.
That's crazy.
Wow.
All the way
Well-
to Texas.
Well, by
All
now
the way,
they
well,
probably
I guess
got
that was the closest detention center.
wow.
probably got a school or something for all those kids they got over there.
Wow.
Hopefully,
Kids in cages.
Kids
That's
in
crazy.
cages.
That's crazy.
But
That's
and
crazy.
so, but the way it was presented, it was just like ICE detains a 5-year-old. It's like, oh, okay. And then once you get into the story, it's like, okay, I get it. I still think they could have handled it better.
They could have handled a lot of stuff better.
I mean, because
So wait,
the kids.
so the mom watched this happen. She was in the house and
They
saw
said
it
that she
happening.
They said she was.
That's the way.
That's crazy for me. That's not an ICE issue to me. That's the crap the mama just goes. I can understand.
She
Yeah,
probably
go ahead.
want the baby.
Go
anyway.
ahead and take Big Willie, but leave Little Willie. Little Willie, Little Willie, get in this house, boy.
Espen won. Espen. I'm gonna use Espen. Espen is the name.
I like Willie.
No.
Well, Big Espen and Little Espen just didn't.
Little
I
E.
liked it.
Little
You like
E
Big
and
Espen,
Big
Little
E.
Espen?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all can take Big Espen.
Yeah.
Get on out of here, Espen. Get on to that detention center.
Lil' E.
Lily,
Come on.
get your butt in this house.
But
No, get off
Daddy-
your daddy's leg. Your daddy going to illegal jail. You get on in here.
Illegal jail.
How the mom didn't do that?
She
But-
probably was
Good question.
scared. too.
Because she was scared. Because if they're coming to get her husband,
Oh, she was like,
And-
"Stand up over there. Look at me.
She's so stupid.
Pick it up."
You stupid.
Espen.
Mijo.
ven aquí, mijo, ven aquí, ven aquí.
Terrible, terrible.
Adios míos.
Adios, amigos.
I mean, I'm sorry. That's not a nice. It's messed up. But why the mom let them? Why the mom let it happen? That's my
But
question.
I think most of them are
Because
scared
she's
because
scared.
They're getting people who
She's
are
scared.
legal
so
and
she
illegal.
didn't know if they
I see it.
because they don't come and explain this stuff
They
to
don't.
you.
They just grab and go.
All they know is these mass ICE agents. Well, I don't know if they were masked or not, but you know what I'm saying. If I'm in her, in her situation, and I see these people, we already know that ICE is out there. I already know that one of us or whatever here illegally or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then Big Willie and Little Willie get in the yard. I'm waiting for them to come in the house, and all of a sudden these ICE agents roll up on them. Nah,
And blast shit
That's
real
not
quick.
the way.
Boom.
Because this is the thing. This is the thing. Mamas are supposed to be willing to fight bears for their babies.
Not me.
And
I'm
this is
scared of
a
bears.
toddler because you said he's
it
in
wasn't a bear. It
preschool.
was ICE.
I know.
If you'll fight a bear, you won't go and be like, "Hey, Bibaki,"
No, because they got guns.
to some ICE agents.
ICE got guns.
No.
Bears don't have guns.
I'm more afraid of a bear than I am of a person with a gun.
Nah, not the way they be coming through.
Bears
They
are
killing people
bears
for
are.
no reason.
He
crazy.
say that now. Hey, next week when he gets snatched up out of his car, talking about, we heard you was illegal.
That's how you gonna be like this.
Look.
Ice got won.
That wouldn't
Ice
change.
got-
Space, baby. He gone.
I would
He
still
gone.
be more afraid of a bear than I would of an ICE agent. I'm sorry.
Just because I got a Mexican name,
No, his
Don't
name is
mean
Jan.
I's Negro.
Jan.
Jan. I'm sorry,
Jan.
Jan. I was like, wow, that's a new one. Jan.
That's the Asian pronunciation.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sounded good.
I don't know. I'm assuming it is. It was an Asian person that said it. So why not?
Jan. At least she spelled
But
it
yeah,
right.
I thought, but that story just was. I was like, that's kind of jacked up. I mean, of course, you get the media spin and twist on it.
Mhm.
So that was a little shocking to me. Well, I ain't gonna say shocking, but it was just like, wow, that's kind of messed up. But
Then they're talking about, ain't nobody home. It's just me and me. I ain't got to cook for
Yeah.
nobody.
But I mean, I can understand the fear in that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
Yeah, I don't understand
it's-
the fear. In
I
that.
do. I get the fear.
Because, I mean, you don't let someone take your kid.
Exactly. That's true. Like the police.
Okay,
Like the
you
police.
can't just talk. Babe. You
Yes,
can't
you
just
can.
talk because no one
Yeah.
can hear you.
But just come on over here.
Come get the Wait, come over.
Come get the
Larry's
mic.
gonna give you the mic. His
Come get the
microphone.
mic, baby.
And I'm saying, what is your mic? Oh, I give it a whole box. Like you can just give her a little piece of it. You gotta give her the whole thing. It's so much. Yes, maybe so. That's
Hey,
a valid
guys.
point.
Is it on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just can't hear it. Yeah, nobody just wanted to repeat it.
Just
just
I
said,
just wanted to.
What if she and her husband had already had that conversation because ICE has been snatching people up? They have been snatching up whoever. And maybe the conversation was, hey, if they ever come here when I'm getting home, when I have the kid, do not open the door. You stay inside because our plan is this. You're still here, and so there's someone still here on the other side to get us back when the time comes.
Because that's what they be want. Because they all intend to come
Maybe
back.
there was a plan, like we don't know what the plan is.
That's a good point.
Very good point.
'Cause, I mean, she is
Looks
the
like they
wife.
plans work.
There's a head.
Hey,
So there's no reason for us to worry about. That's what the parents want.
very good. Very good.
She's so
I mean, it's
Sitting
not that they
think about
wanted
that.
the kid to be taken, but I'm just saying, if you have a plan, sometimes you got to stick with the
Dad
plan.
was like,
That is true.
regardless
Listen,
of who's
mijo,
out here, because
gonna
if
be
you open
taken.
the door and show that weakness, and then what if all three of them are gone now, and now the chance of all three of them getting back when they're all wherever they are is slim to none. Whereas if you got one person over here, maybe she can go through the proper channels to
'Cause
do
she's got
whatever
a
she
special
needs to
set
do
of
because
you know
she's
what?
over
that,
here.
That makes sense because you do got to have a plan. Just like
Thank you, Larry.
just like I know about
So Mama says, listen, you guys are going to be taken. How many of them is it? I'm looking out the window so I can see.
You stupid. You are such a dookie head.
I'm excited to see the conclusion. I mean, I love the Taken movies, so this is
yes.
this is good. I'm ready. I'm ready to see what she's gonna do.
Oh my God, Mom is terrible.
Liliana Neeson.
Oh,
That's what we're gonna call her from now on. Liliana.
crazy.
You're terrible.
Gonna go rescue little E and Big E. That's beautiful. This is gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a movie.
I'll watch it.
Oh, there's gonna be so many
It
movies
was on
coming out of this
Netflix.
when this is over. I hope.
I'll
It
definitely
just sounds
watch
like
it.
this is gonna be a Tubi movie though.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
to be.
And well, you know it ain't gonna be Liam Neeson. It's,
Yeah.
I just said it's Liliana. It's Liliana.
Terrible.
oh
Terrible.
goodness.
Gonna
Let's see.
cast that young girl from the Tyler Perry movies as Liliana.
Oh shit.
The
That's
girl.
terrible.
I don't know what
The
name.
girl.
Yeah, the big lip girl.
God,
That
why
was
she
on
got-
the House of Pain show, and
Oh, the one that's got the twins that was in Daddy's little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got the sister.
they don't cast her.
Terrible.
Oh, oh,
Casting call,
Ah.
right?
This is
let's see.
What other news you got, Larry?
I'm trying to think. I think that's
While you're thinking,
I mean,
Wanda's pulling
President
up
Trump
with-
was in
No news.
somewhere. I've forgotten where they were having the.
When he gave the talks. When he gave
yeah.
the talks.
yeah. Oh yeah. So
He
what do y'all
gangstered
think
it.
about this new peace commission committee that he's forming?
I think that Canada's not on it.
And he's wanting to bring Russia in on it.
Jesus.
This is
This is like a clown. It's like a circus.
it's not a circus, but it is really disheartening. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get China, we're gonna get Russia. Castro's dead, so we can't really get Cuba. We're just all the despots. It's gonna be all of us. We're gonna be the peace commission.
They're gonna
We're
call it
gonna bring
Despacito.
peace, whether you like it or not.
Because they.
And then they're saying that they're worried that
Oh my
that
God.
if his little peace commission or whatever they're calling it is it like once it forms or whatever, they're worried about, which I get it too. They're worried about like the United like it undermining United Nations.
Because I mean, for me, it's like if
It's
you
like
were
an
to put,
evil United Nations.
if you were to put, Mike Tyson, Bill Cosby on the Sexual Security for Women Commission, what's happening here? What are we doing?
Mike Tyson and Bill Cosby.
We want you women to feel safe.
And just to prove it, we got Casey Anthony taking care of the kids.
Stupid. Oh gosh.
It's a daycare. Bring your kids too. It's all right. We got
What are we even doing? This is mad. Oh man.
Maybe they'll have a spot on there for R. Kelly.
Oh,
he the intake
when he gets
supervisor.
pardoned.
Yeah, he's gonna get pardoned. Then they're gonna put P. Diddy in there too. They're gonna put it all in there. Bad Boys for Life.
Oh man.
Take that. Take that.
that's what it
Take
gets back of
And
baby oil.
their theme song gonna be "We ain't going
Nowhere.
nowhere." We ain't
Go
going
nowhere because we can't be stopped.
But yeah, the Peace Commission is wild to me. That's,
The things.
So what
that
is
come
it
up
that's
with.
wild to you? Is it the fact that he's trying it, or is it like the
it's
people?
the fact of
or is it the members?
the members.
I would say the members definitely are a little.
Yeah.
Little suspect and shady.
That's very very much
But
but
it's like we're gonna probably get Greenland, y'all.
Jesus Christ.
No high fives for Greenland.
Nah, you're the only one that understands the effect of having Greenland because
Even they
up
don't
until
understand what
until
the
now,
fuck-
Greenland's just been like,
Who cares?
who even knows what we know that it's a place, but
Yeah.
as far as we know, it's like an urban legend. We hear about it, but we ain't never seen this shit.
Like Bigfoot. I'm just joking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They
Bigfoot
say it's
and
out
cousin
there. I
Ronnie.
ain't never been.
You know, and cousin Ronnie did, like I said, he been in prison for like 45 years. We always hear about him. He always doing good, but
I mean, that's pretty
Ain't
much
never
any
seen-
landmass. I mean, I ain't never been to Hawaii, but I believe it exists. And
No.
I understand that, the purpose of us acquiring it was, extending our reach as a.
how many people have you heard be like, and on a honeymoon, we're going to Greenland?
Yeah.
You
He
lie.
said two.
Juan in his mind. Yeah. And that's it. And his other mind. So that's two. His other personality. Mean Juan.
Juan.
And nice Juan.
Big Juan and little Juan.
That's it.
No, Lil Juan does not
Lil
want
J.
to go to Greenland. It's too cold. It's too cold. Little Juan does not represent well in Greenland.
Terrible.
I'm trying to get him to come out of his shell. I can't take him to Greenland. Turtle.
Little Juan likes tropical location.
So stupid.
Like Hawaii?
Yeah. Maybe.
Little Juan does not know if Hawaii exists or not. He's heard about it.
I bet little Juan believes it exists, though, don't
Little Juan also believes that Greenland exists, which is why he did not want to go.
But yeah, I don't. The Greenland thing. It's just kind of funny how
I mean, it's like we discovered a new continent, man. This is
We didn't discover shit.
We ain't on the Mayflower.
Come on, man. You need to cut
it's,
that out.
this is just basically just
He being crazy.
Christopher Columbus
Yeah.
2026.
and we thought there was no. We discovered a new continent.
No.
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 Y'all ain't with that.
No.
Y'all ain't for discovery.
But I would
All
but
for discovery.
I would like to see the as far as because they're pushing this as a defense issue, and
Ain't nobody,
I don't
man.
quite get it. I had to look at a map and see, but supposedly that's a I don't know if it's a big part, but it's gonna serve the purpose of for the Iron Dome.
Mhm.
We'll see.
But I don't understand. So I guess when people are launching stuff, they're launching it over Greenland or from the Arctic, or does it fly over the Arctic?
it would fly over. It would fly over the Arctic,
Oh, okay, all right,
So it might not hit us.
but it's for that and for the rare earth minerals.
So, question.
yeah.
So, is that where they'll build the Justice League, where they'll have their meetings?
No, that will probably be built in northern Canada, which I think they're going to rename once we make it our state. They're going to rename it to North Minnesota.
Oh my God!
Like they did the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
Don't nobody recognize it but us or them.
Well, no, I mean our new
'cause
North
even on-
Minnesotans, they'll recognize it because that's what it'll be. I'm not going to name a state Canada. What the crap? North Minnesota.
They could name it Canada Dry, like the soda. No, probably trademark infringements.
Oh.
All right.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Juan.
I will.
Jeez, it only gets worse. And Juan wasn't ready either, Chris.
I read somewhere someone said self-care is also choosing not to argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Oh my goodness. And that sat with me longer than I expected because there was a time I thought explaining myself was growth. I thought staying in the conversation meant maturity. I thought if I just found the right words to say, they'll finally hear me. But some people aren't listening to understand. They're listening to respond, to defend, to protect the version of the story that keeps them comfortable. And no amount of clarity can reach someone who already decided who you are and what you meant. That's when I realized arguing wasn't costing me my pride. It was costing me my peace. I was leaving conversations exhausted, questioning myself, replaying moments in my head, trying to see what I could have said differently. And the truth was, nothing I said would have changed it. Because misunderstanding isn't always confusion. Sometimes it's a choice. So I stopped fighting to be understood by people who benefited from not understanding me. I stopped explaining my heart to people who weren't holding it with care. And that was self-care. Not dramatic distance, not silent treatment, just discernment. Knowing when a conversation will heal and when it will only drain you. Choosing peace over proving a point. Choosing rest over being right. And accepting that not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Some clarity doesn't come from talking more. It comes from walking away quietly. And honestly, that choice changed everything. I read somewhere someone said self-care is also.
You know what? You know the first thing that popped in my head when I heard that?
What?
Little Duval. I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Keep living my best life. Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. No, just playing. I'm sorry. But that's the first thing that popped in my head with that. Just not.
I like that one. This is actually one of the few that I actually watched
What?
before, coming. Because I truly identify with that, and especially coming, off of these past couple of weeks and people, like we had that conversation, I guess it was last week before last, but, just because of how I've changed and I ain't that hothead that I used to be. And I used to be that dude that would, try to, get my point across. But now it's just like, you know what, I'm giving you the best I got.
Yeah.
At the gate. So, if I'm talking to you and I'm giving you, I'm giving you all my information or whatever, or I'm telling you how I feel about it. And if that doesn't, go over well, or if you don't believe it, or if you don't like it or whatever, I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth with you. Because for me, and not even so much as protecting peace, but more of I'm not gonna waste my energy.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna give you the control of you, getting my blood pressure up, you know what I'm saying, my emotions out of whack or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go somewhere and take time to calm myself down and work my through this, work my through myself.
You done got yourself all worked
yeah,
up.
you
and
know what I'm
everything.
saying, through the shit that and I knew you was coming out of left field with it.
Yeah.
And now you sitting there looking at me like, God, and smiling and laughing, and I'm going somewhere trying to, put my life back together real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I can go on and complete my day. So yeah, I'm not I'm not that dude no more. So it's like you call it peace. You can call it what you want to. You can call it protecting your peace or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's just basically, I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction of wasting my energy. I'm gonna do what I got to do regardless. So even if I give you this little bit of energy, you know what I'm saying, who's coming out on on the bottom here? Me. So yeah. So that really that stuck with me because, and I guess it stuck with me because I came up with that plan like for myself because of how I was dealing with things and realized that I got the power. I can deal with what I want to deal with. If I don't want to deal with something, I don't have to deal with it.
Right.
So all right then. Once that kind of clicked in, it's like, oh, okay. All right, well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time and I'm gonna speak my mind.
Oh, yeah.
After that. You know what I'm saying? If or even if I'm trying to tell, somebody something, like Juan, for instance. Like when Juan get on his I'm gonna call it his bullshit.
Soapbox. His soapbox.
No. All right. See, y'all gonna make me back it all the way up. Gunshots in the middle, third from the left.
Right there.
Second
Juan.
row.
He's hit. He's hit. He's hit. Oh, yeah, there you go.
No, but what I'm saying is like, like I've said before, you sometimes engage in some crazy ass conversation.
And you enjoy it.
And you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when we're sitting around, you'll pull up that same craziness, but it's almost like you've researched it so you know how to stand on your craziness.
Why are y'all sitting up there shaking y'all's head in the affirmative?
Because you do that shit.
Yeah.
So
That is it.
I mean, so when I see that you doing that and he get that smile and he just he do that little short shake, that little quarter shake of his head, like
Got him.
what do we do?
Back.
We shut the fuck up and be like,
experiment.
we shut down and be like, not gonna entertain that craziness.
Yep.
So that's the illustration of
Prime example. When we was at your house, we was on the back deck.
Mm-hmm.
What did we do? We got up, left him with the other person. And they still sit out there and Juan had a good old time.
Yup.
Look, see?
really did.
Exercises are fun.
Thought exercises. Thought exercises, Lon?
Thought exercise.
Okay. Well, some
Okay.
people calls it
It's-
a waste. Yeah.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Call it what you want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Some people just ain't got time for that.
I know.
Right.
You see how
So
quick we did an about face. We was like, oh, Juan got. I don't even want to listen to it. And then took a shot.
yeah, I mean,
Calm my
sometimes,
nerves.
and even if it's not that, sometimes you just like to go against the grain and just like to represent the absurd.
He does.
You do.
He does.
And
He's always done that,
and I must admit, you come off the cuff and you stand on it very
Yeah.
well.
He does. He does.
But see,
But most of the time, it's so
Yeah.
freaking absurd.
you have did your research and you have something to stand on. You can talk about
Yeah.
Yeah, you cutting out, man. I don't know what it is. Switch your channel.
it. Okay.
No, but Juan's
Yeah, because that was
always
the second
been
time.
like
Yeah, it
that.
did it twice.
Do you remember the time that you were getting a whipping and
We
you
did
yelled out
that.
child abuse? And that was going against the cuff, and everyone got a whipping? Let me tell you. That was just going against the cuff because we've been getting whippings for a long time, and child abuse was never thought into the equation
Until Juan
said
threatened to
something.
call
Yeah.
child
Oh,
enforcement
my
on
God.
mama.
What does that? That doesn't have anything.
You
to
going
do with
against the grain?
anything.
What you going against the
But
grain? Yes.
There are people who would consider the way we were disciplined abusive.
But back then it was
now,
normal.
That was normal.
That was normal.
No, it wasn't.
In our neck of the
In our
woods, it
people.
was.
Okay. There are other people who weren't in our household present, and I do think that any of them, none of them would be like, yeah, getting a
were
whipping with a
raised-
cutting board.
That were raised in
That's
this
normal.
That
That's
was raised
normal.
in this proximity. Well, we got upgraded to cutting boards.
Yeah,
We
it
did.
was a little bit rougher than that,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
There you go.
But in the instance that we're talking about, it was a cutting board whipping. It wasn't a belt.
I mean,
It
hit your
wasn't a
seat,
racetrack.
but I still love you.
Yes.
So I mean, anybody got any thoughts on cutting boards? Is that normal?
They're good for chopping that ass. That's
Chopping
what
that ass.
chopping that ass. Look,
Is there
well,
coffee?
look,
There was supposed to be coffee.
Okay. I need coffee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check that out.
But
look,
anyway,
I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah.
But
I'm
going
Anywho.
against the grain.
Anywho,
He talking about anywho.
Kimberland, your thoughts on the clip?
I'm all for controlling my my energy. Like I don't like to give people, and a lot of times when people are doing, I'm like, listen, we ain't got time for that today. I'll just redirect it and I'll just shut it off and be done with it. I don't have a problem with it, especially with of course, my brothers. When they talk about foolishness, I'm like, we ain't doing that today. We'll just shut it down and keep it moving. And with other people, I'd be like, nah, I can't give it to you today. What? That energy, I can't give you that time. I can't. So I'll just walk away or either get off the phone or either not even answer a phone call, because a lot of times you could about look at the number or look at who's calling or who's and be like, yeah, and I ain't feeling like that today, and just keeping it really, at peace, with it. So,
I feel that way when I see your number pop up.
and
on my
you
phone.
better answer it.
I do.
And you better answer, because I
do.
might be saying, Chris, I need your help. I need your help. Or for what you want, I might be saying, Juan, I got some candy.
Oh my
Or
God.
I could be saying, hey, I need y'all to move something, so just stand by, So, but it's always, it's important that we can control, as we get older, control the energy that we give, as well as, what people throw our way. Because, in life, you don't want to go through a lot of bull crap, a lot of foolishness.
What? Hold on. I can't do that.
Handicap. Chris, hold on. We got to give Chris coffee, y'all. We got to
So I have to give my 2 cents
of course.
of me being on that bull jive.
Spice.
But I think, and I've been told that this can be said for a lot of the things that I agree with that in its purest form. I think that can also be misconstrued and misused to promote kind of just a lazy thought process of just, I'm going to protect my energy, so I'm just not going to engage. And you can abuse that.
Yes.
So it can be used to promote just having a super lazy lifestyle of just not engaging with anything in the vein of protecting your energy or protecting your peace.
Is that super lazy though, Juan?
Yeah.
Is that super lazy?
Oh gosh. If you just choose not to engage with anything, that's super
Well,
lazy.
not with anything.
That's mentally, and
That's
that's
not-
like, anything that's going to challenge me, it's not worth my energy. That's not worth my energy. No, you're just being lazy.
Is that
Okay.
lazy?
I get that to a certain extent.
And that's why I said I agree with it in its purest form, because I do believe that sometimes, you do need to protect your peace.
Yeah.
But I also think there are going to be people that hear that same clip and are just going to use it to be a mentally lazy person and just never engage with anything. And that's
Well, I'm not mentally lazy, but some
Yeah.
things are just stupid. I mean, things are stupid. This one's worth.
because
Some things are
some
just-
people, anything that challenges them, anything that challenges their current frame of thought,
Right. It's
can now
stupid and
become
it's
not worth my energy.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to engage in that. Oh, thank you for posting that, because there's no reason for me to engage because I need to protect my peace. No.
Yeah,
So,
it's a little crazy. That's good right there.
yeah, that's all I have to say.
But just a little side note, we all just got coffee. It's really delicious.
And it is a spice
It's a
coffee.
spice
Never had it
coffee.
before, and it is delicious.
It's yummy.
Wow.
Is this the one I had before? It tastes.
No, she's making that. That's not like
But I know.
something that
She
she's
made
got.
that.
I know
no.
that she had made.
When he said she's making it, like
Yeah.
she put the spice in it. She
Oh.
this ain't just ground. Yeah, she
But
added.
I'm saying, my Blue Bubble buddy knows what I'm talking about. Is this the coffee that we had that you made the last time? It tastes
She's
familiar.
making it. She's made it different.
She did something different to it. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
that's
see.
good. That's nice, Rudy.
He told me
real
that's nice, Ruth.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be good with cake. Oh man, I should have left.
She's making banana bread.
Oh, I'll be
my
back.
God.
What time's it gonna be done?
Look.
About 1:30.
It'll probably be done before we finish recording.
Hello.
Oh, okay. We can talk for
now.
16 minutes. Okay, and play
All
that.
right.
Play.
I
the
love
clip
coming
for me.
over here.
No, I only at times.
Hey, let's hurry up and get through this so we can eat some cake and send some more coffee.
You ain't,
Well,
Tim.
heck,
You ain't gotta come if she ain't over here. You cannot come.
I only like coming over at certain times because one's nice sometimes,
Anywho,
not
next
all
clip.
the time. Did I
I'm
say
not
that
gonna
in the
give.
mic?
I'm not gonna give this my energy.
there you go,
Well,
Juan.
that's just being a lazy person. A lazy person.
Lazy human being.
Yes.
What do most people get wrong about stubbornness?
Everything. Everything. Let's say we're dealing with a person who's stubborn and we're trying to convince them of something and they won't budge. And the person who's trying to convince the stubborn person persists. You know what my question is?
What?
Who's stubborn in this?
Both of them.
And I've been one of those people. I was idealistic for a long time. I thought like reasoning, rationale, love, these things should win out versus stubbornness. And I thought that if I put enough things on one side of the scale, stubbornness would be overcome. I saw it as a level of resistance. But over time, I learned stubbornness is not about a level of resistance at all. It has nothing to do with a level of resistance. It's not how strong a person's will is. It has nothing to do with that. Furthest thing from it.
What is it then?
Stubbornness, very simply, is the ceiling of a person's understanding. It's not their conscious choice to resist you. It's the nature of who and what they are. When you have a computer, you understand the operating system. If you had a computer from 2010 and you asked it to perform AI tasks, would that be a reasonable ask?
No,
I don't care what computer you had from 2010, right? Why not though?
because it doesn't have the capacity to compute.
Doesn't have the capacity to compute. You've gone past the outer limits. So when you know that about a 2010 computer, what do? Do you accept that? Or do you bemoan the fact that this computer should do what you want it to?
I accept it. What do most people get wrong about stubbornness?
That was a very neat analogy.
Good. I'm happy you liked it.
I think that was a very neat analogy.
Oh,
It does.
there
it
goes the
doesn't
grain
hold
go
up.
against her.
I mean, it's a good attempt at the analogy, but it's just not used properly.
Well, on the surface,
Yeah.
I mean, but as a techie, no, it doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
And even I know that I'm not a techie. But I mean, just the sometimes, you know, something else I've learned here in the past couple of weeks. You have to consider, like you say, Kim, you got to meet people where they are. So if I know I got a 2010 computer, which I do,
Me too.
which is why I want you to. Anyway, but you know, I know I've got my 2010 computer, and so with that, it's like I know that there's certain things that I just cannot expect from that computer. The computer is still useful. It still has its purpose. It is still fulfilling the purpose that it was meant to fulfill in 2010. But now that we're 16 years later, it just can't keep up. Now, I can't be mad and be like, oh, this computer's stupid. This dumbass computer. No. What I'm doing is I'm pushing that computer past its capacity. So, same thing. Now, let's put it people instead of computers. So when I'm sitting on my back porch, you know what I'm saying, and a dumbass conversation, you know, starts up, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna, you know, I at first, I don't do it anymore, but at first, you know what I'm saying, I would try to, you know, see what the limit was. But once I realized that that computer or that person was stuck in 2010 or whatever fantasy land that person decided to, engage himself in. At this point, I'm asking this man to do more than what he is capable of. Obviously, he is not capable of carrying on a meaningful, intelligent conversation. He'd rather bring in some old bull cartoonish shit, and that's cool.
Not cartoonish.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. But then at that point in time, I know I have already exceeded the limit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I want to talk about cartoons, if I want to stay within that limit, then we'll start talking about, we'll keep on with some dumbass cartoonish conversation.
Right.
But that's not where I live. You know what I'm saying? That's not my headspace. I can I can entertain it for a little bit, but after a while, it's just like, you got to let it go.
Yeah.
And when you let it go, it's not necessarily you saying that, that person is useless or whatever, but that person is only good for what he's capable of doing.
They're maxed out.
Yeah. What you think, Juan?
Are we coming to me immediately?
Yeah.
Why not, Juan?
I mean, I think that is a great attempt at an analogy. I disagree with it simply because when you're talking about applying mental pressure to people to limit them like a computer, I don't think that's not my view on people. I don't believe that people are mentally limited. I believe that by applying pressure, it strengthens people's mental capacity. So it's like working out. It's like you don't just be like, well, I can only lift 90 pounds. I'll just keep lifting 90 pounds. You don't do that. You next week we'll bump it up to 95. Then the week after that we'll bump it up to 100, and you build muscle. Our mind is a muscle. You have to build that. So just by saying, well, that's the best they can do, never allows them to grow. And I'm not a fan of not growth.
We'll see. That's not my responsibility.
I agree, but that for me, if I'm engaging with a person, and I try to push. I try to push myself mentally. I try to push other people mentally. It's what I do. I don't know. That's
He's
just
a pusher.
I'm a pusher. That's what I do. A lot of people don't, and a lot of people don't like it. But that's one of the things that. No, and I have tried. I've stepped back from doing that because that's one of the things that Jared is. He's like, everybody doesn't want to be pushed. And I'm like, true. But I mean that by nature, that's what I do. But that is something that I'm working on. I still just think that mindset of saying, well, that's just the best they can do is. I just think that's sad.
Well, for me, it's. I mean, I see what you're saying as far as it being sad, and it is. But at the same time, that's not my problem, and it's. I don't feel responsible for trying to lift up other people, and that sounds harsh, but the thing about it is, certain people want to be pushed and want that, and other people don't.
Yeah.
And they show you that at the gate pretty much. The people who want to be pushed, I will push them. But I'm not going to push my, my view. I'm not just going to, you know what I'm saying? I will push people who want to be pushed. But I also have the discernment to know that when people are just happy being where they at, I let them be where they at. Ain't no need in pushing.
But and for me, that's why I engage in the stupid conversations. Because for me, it's not just about me pushing another person. Honestly, they may be able to give me something that's like, oh, I never thought about it like that. That's why I like I like thought exercise.
Right.
Because it's not just about me pushing my view on another person. Sometimes, even in those conversations that y'all find that are stupid conversations, I might hear a nugget and I'm like, that I honestly thought was absurd, but I can draw that logic line. Okay. So it's about growing myself also.
Right.
When now I'm just talking about
So
just
these
engaging in
conversations are
the
really-
stupid conversation.
So when you engage in these conversations, then it's a selfish thing.
It's not really a selfish thing. I mean, because they're talking, so they're wanting to talk.
No. I'm not going to. Well, maybe.
But it's like
But
is.
you're doing it for you more than
I'm-
you're doing it for them.
I'm doing
you're doing
it
it
because
to grow yourself more than you're trying to grow them.
I'm not going to say more than, but I'm just engaging in discourse, and I'm not just trying to push my view. I'm willing to hear their point of view also, and if I get a nugget out of it, I'm able to grow through it.
That's a big ass if. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
I'm just gonna sit over here and sip my coffee.
So, Kim, Chris, y'all's thoughts? Because y'all just went from L right to me.
Yeah, because she was like, shook your head, so.
no.
From me.
I just talked right in.
Yeah, you did. You brought it right to
Wondering
your
how that
mouth.
went. Yeah, see, that's what them dumbass conversations.
Yeah,
do for
see,
you.
why you supposed to do this right here? Take it away. You did
Yeah.
this right.
Well, put it up. Mic check.
I was initially just going to cover it.
See, that's what happens.
Anywho, Kim.
See, that's what stupid conversations do for you.
Well, you know,
They come back on you.
piggybacking. I guess you could say piggybacking on both of what you guys said. Like I don't. The muscle, whatever you call them, the exercises, mental exercises or whatever. I mean, you know, that's all well and good. I mean, I'm not a natural pusher. My natural ability is service. So I don't care about pushing people to or listening to a lot of mindless stuff. And I say mindless meaning like I said, I like to surround myself by people who have kind of like light thoughts, light things. And if I see you talking about like some cartoon crap or whatever,
Yeah,
that's just not
Martians and-
that's not my
yeah.
thing. You know, you talking about extraterrestrial stuff or whatever. That's not. I mean, I'm just saying like. So for me, I like to keep my
Deal with the real.
deal with people who talk about are on the same, I guess, say mental level and mental capacity of, my,
You like to associate with like-minded people.
I mean, yeah, are people who are smarter, but not dumber.
And I think she's not saying that people who believes in aliens are not
No.
smart. I don't
No,
think that's the assertion she's
I mean, well, I'm just saying.
because I don't think that's a stupid conversation.
I mean, I'm gonna give an example
because extraterrestrial talk can be very intellectual.
It can be. It can be very intellectual if you want to go that route. But I'm gonna give an example. Like one day I was at work talking to a coworker, and I didn't know. I don't talk religion or politics to whatever my coworkers, but we got on that because upon our conversation, she told me she was a Wiccan or whatever, right? And I was like, oh, okay. And and she continued to say, well, that's why I have to ask God for my Halloween because that's my holiday, and I said because of her spirit. And
It's not a holiday of Wicca.
I thought the same thing you thought, and I was like, oh, for real? So and she just started sharing information about and and she was showing me some pictures of why she decorates, and she's like, Christmas is for Christians, and I said, well, not really, but okay, but she's like, well, Christians, and she's telling me all about Christian, and I was just like, and we had a conversation for about like an hour and some change, and then I just decided to just exit, stage left, because I was like, and so what she also does is ride around with the skeleton in her car, like a skeleton all year long, whatever. And I was like, so does that have something to do with your religion as well? She was like, well, I mean, yeah, that's just my thing. And I was like, oh, according to her, she's a witch.
I mean, that's typically what Wiccans call themselves.
Yeah,
but that's not.
And that's her. That's
I've met a couple of
according to
Wiccans,
her.
and that's not.
This is her. So after an hour, I laughed and I was telling myself, I said, damn, I said, you were talking to her. I said, yeah, she had me in there like, talking about, I said, I felt trapped because I was intrigued, but I was like, this is so stupid. But I was like, I mean, the more she would say, the more I was just like, just get out of this conversation because it's getting more and more, I'm going to say, it was just getting more and more like, because I don't know about her religion. I've never looked at it or none of that stuff. So for me, I was just like, is she lying or is she telling the truth? Is she like fabricating or is this, and I was like, so, finally I was like, well, you know what? That's all right. I said, so now every time every time I see a skeleton, I think of her, because when I used to see her pull up with the skeleton, I thought, I was like, well, let's get near Halloween. Some people get excited about Halloween, whatever. But now every time I see a skeleton, I think of her and her religion.
But why would that be? Would you consider that a stupid conversation? I mean, it gave you insight into a religion that you knew nothing about.
But I think
you've grown through that.
No, because I really didn't, because what she was saying was not. I don't think it was based off religion.
I mean,
I think
because
it's
you
just
don't
how
agree
she felt
with it.
about
I mean,
it. I think that's just how she felt about it. It was her feelings. So I don't think it was all her religion. Because she's like, that's how. Because she was fussing. She was arguing about the point of them not giving her. They had to give her religious holiday. And I was like, well, and all I said was, I didn't think. All I said was, I don't think that Halloween is a Wiccan holiday. Oh, well, yes, it is. And so it went from there. And I was like, oh, okay. And then, she was just elaborating on other Wiccan-like stuff. And I was like, oh, okay. And some of it sounded a little, like, I ain't going to say crazy, but it just sounded fabricated. I'm going to say that. I didn't look it up to see if it was. But like I said, after an hour, it was about 45 minutes. Yeah. Talking to her, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, that's what's up. Every time I see skeleton, I'm gonna think of you. And she's like, yeah. She said, because that's what da 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 da. And I was just like, oh, okay, like. But to me, when I was talking to my lieutenant, I was like, I was down there talking for almost an hour with such and such. I said, I feel like, he said, do you feel like you want to convert? Like we were like laughing. I said, yeah, I want a skeleton in my car, because she said she was justifying her, religious holiday and why she has to have a skeleton in her right around. I was like, I don't think that's a requirement. Like a lot of the stuff she was saying, I was like, no, you just capping now. You just capping. Because I've heard of, like, I'm going to say, people that were Wiccans, and I've seen them on TV. Because I've seen, like, this documentary or whatever. But they're not saying the documentary was true. But, they didn't say nothing about having to ride around with a skeleton in their car.
But I mean,
it's about like seeing
like
Christians have to walk around with a cross.
Different denominations would tell you different requirements, even in Christendom.
Yeah,
so I mean, that's for me. That's why I would rather interact with. I mean, for me, that's a growth opportunity. I would love to sit and have that conversation because it's not it's I'm learning something. I don't, like I said, I know I've known one Wiccan. That's it. So to have a sample size of 2 gives you more knowledge. I'm like number 5. Y'all remember number 5?
Yeah,
Johnny number 5.
Yeah, you like information.
Need input.
Yeah,
more input. Yeah, I like input.
I'm not like Johnny number 5. I'll just I'll some information is good.
Wani number 5.
Yes.
Wani 5 alive.
Yeah.
No, there's a symbol.
He needs input. I don't need input, but that's like I said. That's just me. I don't. Not because I don't. Say what? No, I love growth. I feel
you
every
like
day.
to grow in the manner that you see fit.
No,
Yes,
I think I
everybody
grow.
wants to grow in
I
the
think
manner
I
they
grow
see fit.
every day because every day.
Wasn't it itself?
When I look at like if I look at when I do like my little devotionals, whatever, I think that's growth in itself because personally, I can recall a time in my life when I didn't take time to do my self-care. So for me, that's growth. I mean, I did external self-care, but like internal self-care is important as well as external self-care. So I know as a person, no matter what other people's perspective is, me listening to this conversation, I know my growth is, I feel my growth. And I think that's important, that you feel your growth. I just grew in that.
Okay, Chris, what do you think about that clip?
I just went to the
Chris,
bathroom.
like, I don't even remember the clip. This was 20 minutes ago, it feels like.
I just don't.
Well, then we'll move to the next one.
There you go.
See how that
I'll
works?
go first on the next one.
On to the next one. On to the next one. On to
And on and on and on and on and
I was watching this interview recently, and this lady said, if a person wants to understand you, it doesn't matter how you say it. And if a person doesn't want to understand you, it doesn't matter how you say it. So basically what she was saying is, if a person wants to understand you, the delivery almost doesn't matter. But if a person doesn't want to understand you, no amount of perfect wording would save the conversation. That's when I realized not every misunderstanding is a communication issue. Some are a readiness issue. You see, emotionally immature people don't enter conversations to understand. They enter to escape discomfort. So instead of listening, they defend. Instead of curiosity, they reach for blame. And instead of asking, why do I feel this way? They ask, how do I get myself out of this uncomfortable conversation? And when that happens, something dangerous occurs. They turn your clarity into your crime. Here's a perspective that freed me. You see, you can't explain color to someone that refuses to open their eyes. Not because you're not clear, but because they already decided not to see. Some people listen through the filter of offense. They hear tone instead of truth. They assume intention instead of asking questions. And they justify it by saying, I don't feel safe. When the truth is, they don't feel responsible. So you're left confused, rewriting sentences, shrinking your words, and thinking, maybe I don't make sense. But here's a truth that changes everything. You cannot make someone understand a message they aren't emotionally ready to receive. Understanding requires vulnerability, and vulnerability requires maturity. So the question isn't, how do I say this better? It's, is this person capable of hearing me without protecting their ego? Once you understand that, you stop chasing clarity from people who benefit from confusion. And that realization doesn't make you bitter. It makes you free. I was watching this interview recently, and this
I kind of like that.
Larry's liking a lot. I'm liking you liking more, because usually you hate everything that's posted. Not hate, but you be like, that's some bull crap.
Well, that's kind of true,
That's
because
pretty
you
good,
can't.
Larry.
That's
I understand.
Well, these are on a different
Level.
a different topic. You know, the ones that I'm liking today are, you know, stuff that's dealing with basically where I'm at in my life right now. So, you know, it's dealing with how do I still engage with people, but knowing a limit of when, you know, like I said, my energy. You know, so I'm not gonna waste my energy.
It kind of seems like all three of these this morning kind of coincide. It kind of seems like it. It seems like they coincide with each other, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I mean. I might be wrong, but they all play off of each other today.
I mean, I see a general connection with all of them.
Because this one, you know, just like you said, some people, like, you know, I understand sometimes delivery overpowers the what you're trying to say to somebody. Because if you're delivering wrong, it shuts the other person down to begin with. But within what he was saying, it all makes sense though. You know, you can't explain color if the person's sitting there with their eyes closed. You know, they ain't trying. Some people just not trying to hear you. Period.
Yeah. Right.
And it goes back to, like you said, the energy that you're trying to give. It can be exhausting, and it's like a waste.
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my energy. I mean, that's just like, you know, when we was talking a couple of weeks ago. You know, I don't have an infinite supply of pearls to be casting to the swine.
Juan's got unlimited pearls.
I know. That's what he said.
We don't
That's
want
why
those
I brought
pearls.
that up.
He's making it rain.
We don't want. Well,
pearl necklaces.
But everybody.
Juan Key and a Mardi Gras.
You get a pearl. You get a pearl. You get a pearl. You get a pearl.
Going back to Prince. Diamonds and pearls.
But I think a lot of it too is like you said, perspective. Like some of that stuff is perspective, because you can say something and you can interpret it one way. You could interpret it one way, and you could interpret
perception is their reality.
So for everybody, you know, you could say one simple, you know, like, oh God, I'm gonna give an example. I think like when my therapist at one time, she asked me, she said, when I say the word, I forgot what word. Anyway, she gave me a word. She said, what does that mean to you? And I was, giving her all these, what it meant to me. And then I said, what does it mean to you? I mean, and she just, like, I gave like 5 words and she just like summed it up in one word. And I was like, oh, damn, okay. Yeah, it does sound, I mean, like, so it's perspective of everybody don't break down stuff. Everybody don't understand stuff the same. And something as simple as somebody giving one word, If I say, what does black mean, or whatever, or what does snow mean, or whatever, and everybody could come up with something different. But because everybody's idea of it is, yeah.
That's true.
But
that's just like people will say, just like you said, black, they think of dark, evil. Then they say white, and they say pure. Yeah. Stuff. I mean, you know what I mean. So
you asked me about white. I said
perception.
Evil. White is evil. I'm just joking.
Everybody has a different perception.
Yeah.
And
White is
perception
oppressive.
is their reality.
Depression.
Oppressive.
Yeah.
But what do you think, Juan? He's shaking his leg like he's like a steam pot about to go off there.
Those steam pots about to go off.
Give us the pearls, Juan.
No pearls.
Give us the loot. Give us the loot.
I have no pearls to waste on you, swine. No, I mean I agree with his assessment.
Wow, complete agreement.
Yeah, but for me, it's
No.
no. It's not a no.
How you gonna say yeah, but?
No.
I'm shocked that y'all agree with it, because as I was hearing it, I was thinking of, for me, that's conversation engagement, and all of y'all are like, certain conversations you just don't engage with. To me, this was all about engaging in conversation, so that you can gain understanding, versus just being like, I ain't hearing it.
But I think
but
with
see,
conversation, you have to start a conversation to know it's going to be trash. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because I never knew. And like I tell people,
but you're right. And then after a while, then you know that one person just got bullshit conversation, so you don't even engage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because people, like I tell people, who you are is who you are. And if you meet somebody where they're at, like I told one of my coworkers, I said, all these people in here who work for this county, you think they're smart people. People are educated and everything. But some of the stuff that they say, you just be like, you got to be freaking kidding me. Because you heard them. I mean, I know you. When I say you've heard them, they've said it. I've heard them say it to me. I've heard them say it to other people. So this is like legit who you are, bro, or sis, whoever. Yo, I can't believe you even work here. But like I tell people, when you are in certain places and, things are, I'm going to say certain jobs, even certain job titles, people be like, I can't believe they work here. Oh, I can. Because there's an idiot hidden away in every agency, in every company, in every group of people you're going to find, from the smartest. I mean.
So can
oh, go ahead.
Do you think that person thinks that they're an idiot?
No. I don't
And that's why I'm saying I'm shocked that y'all are agreeing with this, because this is, to me, that last clip was about trying to gain understanding from that person.
Yeah.
So if you just wrote them off as an idiot, obviously they don't think they're an idiot.
Well, I mean, you give them a chance.
So if you're not trying to understand how this person who thinks that they're an intelligent being came up with this form of thought, you're not engaging. You've decided to not engage.
I'm not saying
that's not what this is saying.
Because according to book, a lot of, like I said, you can train a monkey, but it don't make, so anybody can get a lot of the book sense and stuff like that, but it's the core stuff for me. It's the stuff that you can't learn in a book that, to me, builds character. Because it's a lot of, like college educated people, and I'm not taking away any of their credentials, but the core of them is what,
common sense part.
I'm like, damn, like common sense, like they say, common sense is no longer common. That is so true, because everybody doesn't have that. Everybody don't know how to engage in, like, I'm gonna say, like, I ain't gonna say read a room, but everybody can't walk into a particular place and just, engage in regular conversation. You're gonna have that one person that walk into a place and just start saying some of the most outlandish stuff, and you'd be like, we were just talking about work.
So
We were
you
just talking
guys
about work.
Believe in fairies or
Yeah, you know,
anything?
like stuff like that. You know, and you sit here like, damn, what did you get off coming in here talking about fairies? And we were just talking about how our week was at work, bro. I mean, you know, I'm just giving an example, but you know, sometimes you just, yeah, sorry, but there are a lot of people who are not taken away. Like I said, are book. They're very book smart, but for me, it's the common sense or their core stuff. Like you can tell they don't read social cues or they don't, you know, whatever. They don't, and I'm not saying it against people who don't read social cues, Juan, because you blink twice. So
because you know I don't read social cues.
Exactly. But, you know, you just don't know how many, I'm going to just say, how many undiagnosed people our age are on the spectrum who we don't know are on the spectrum. You know.
Firing shots at me.
But I mean, just in our working environment, because you think because we might work together or just because we, you know, we're in the same place at the same time, you'd be like, okay, well, they must be pretty good people. And then when they open their mouths, just in here like, are you freaking kidding me? This person's an idiot. But I'm gonna finish this one, and we're not doing another one, you know. And then you just learn to gracefully walk away. I'll be like, hey, I'll be back. You know, and that's how you could pick your battles. And it's not that you don't want to grow, but sometimes, you know, you're like, yeah, I don't want to talk about, you know.
Supreme mathematics.
You know, I probably won't want to talk about that either. You know. But you know, I don't want to talk about.
That's a conversation I would probably engage in.
Those are interesting conversations.
I could imagine.
Just, you know, if I could get the basics, you know.
Basics are important.
I would like to, you know, understand, you know. But just because, you know, if I meet somebody and not everybody knows, and then just like you said earlier, you know, just because someone's an idiot, they may not know they're an idiot. They don't think they're an idiot. So they may think that they know, you know, they feel comfortable enough,
They might not know they're an idiot.
They don't. A lot of times they don't.
I just basically remixed what you said.
You know, I mean, and a lot of times people don't know.
Because you said, do you think that person thinks he's an idiot or knows he's an idiot?
No, I said think. Yeah. Because most people don't think that, I mean, because I know I'm bad for it. I know I label people as stupid all the time, but I don't think that person thinks that they're stupid, which is why I'll engage that is, again, why I engage the conversation, because I want to know.
As in the words of you, I listen and I judge, Juan. Because when if I walk up to a female and she talking about something like, I'm gonna just say, like, I spoke with a young lady one day and she was like, yeah, you know, I look forward to like having a bunch of babies and da-da-da-da, boo, boo, boo. And I was just like,
why?
And I just looked and I said, why? And I started laughing, I said, because you want your uterus and everything to be what, you know. And I was like, well, how many is a lot of babies? She said, well, at least 4 or 5. And I just started laughing. I said, well, sweetie, you better get started. I said, because she's 30, 31, something like that. I said, because you better start popping them out now. And then so she kept going on about it. And I said, I was looking, I said, yeah, you young. And I just walked away. And the other girl that was right there, she was a Hispanic lady. And she says, she's stupid. I said,
what's stupid about that?
Because like,
I would need to hear more of the conversation.
Because what she was saying, and I was like, I said, well, yeah. And she said, well, because she was talking everything about like I'm going to say a fairy tale type life, right? Yeah, you know, when I get married, and I'm like, well, you how old? You know, I kept saying, well, you how old? You know, she's like, well, I'm almost 30. And I said, well, you know, you're not married. I'm just asking these questions, you know. I said, girl, you behind the gun. Get on, you better get started. I said, you're going to have to pop out one, you know, get married. And
one a year.
Yeah, you
from
know.
Here on out.
From here on out, right? So get it pushing. You know, I'm for it. You know, if you want your stuff, you know, you do it. I am for women who want to have a lot of children. I know that wasn't my goal in life. That wasn't, but she's like, yeah, she's stupid. I said, well, you said it. I said, well, she's also young too. I said, and she hasn't experienced the stuff that we've experienced. So, you know.
I'm still, again, I still need to hear more of the conversation, because all I've heard is a young lady wanted to have a lot of kids and a fairy tale life. I don't have I don't see anything stupid with that.
She don't even have a blueprint for. She don't even have. She don't. You know what I'm saying? Like she's.
They want something, but they got no. They got no pathway to get it.
She ain't even. You know. And I said, well, you got your boyfriend. You know. I'm just like, girl, you got your good man. You know. I'm thinking she got it lined up. She ready to, you know, start having them or something. You know. Well, no, but you know, no. Well, okay. She was like, no, but you know, I hope, you know, to try to find a good guy. And I said, where you gonna get him at, girl? I said, because they scarce around here. You know, and I'm, you know, just messing with her. And so the other lady's like sitting there, and she's just like, you know, making all the faces.
I think y'all are applying the in that situation, y'all are jaded already and are applying a stupid label to a person who just has an ideal that they're looking for. And you're like, that's stupid because it don't exist out here, girl.
But to have a plan with.
But how do you, real talk, how do you have a plan to meet someone?
Well, it's not that.
I'm gonna date. I'm a hope.
Well, I mean, you can't necessarily have a plan to meet someone, but I mean, you have to have, if you know that.
But if you're not dating, I mean, because you know, like I said, even when I was dating, my plans wasn't to have babies and so that. My plan was just to find a guy, get married, and, you know, simple. I didn't want
that's not your
6
plan.
kids.
But,
I mean,
but if you want to have, I mean, again. You're wanting to. Do you have a plan on how you're gonna meet people? Mm-hmm. What's your plan on how to meet people?
Meet them. I'm gonna meet them just like that.
That's what I'm saying. For something that's an abstract. You can't really have a plan for that, can you? I don't. This is me trying to gain insight at this point.
Most women have some type of.
Because it sounds like
intentions.
Y'all are older and you're jaded at this point because you've had bad relationships and you're not a kid person. So it's like, yeah, that's stupid, girl, for you to want that.
But like I said, I am for, and like I tell people, I'm not a kid person, but I mean, I'm for people who, as a woman, I'm for that woman. I'm the type of woman that's like, if you want 10 kids, girl, go for it. But you have to be mindful also to know that, you know, after you push them 10 kids out, don't even sneeze no more or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just let that go. You know, like things like that. Now that's where my jadedness is gonna come in. But I'm all for a woman who wants to procreate. You know, like. Bring life into the world, you know. But if you already pushing 30,
you know,
kids are definitely
civilization. We need those people that are wanting to have 4 kids because there are a larger percentage of people that are like.
She was like at least 5.
In your thought, I don't want to have kids. Yeah. There are more people in that camp nowadays than there are in people that are wanting to have big families. Yeah. So in order to sustain the population, we need more people having kids.
I mean, and I'm aware that's how the world works. I'm aware of, I'm kind of, I know. But, you know, everybody don't have to have 5 to 10 kids. But, you know, and like I was just telling her, I was, you know, my thing is, and I guess because I am old, I'm like, well, you know, just make sure, you know, that when you and your husband, because, you know, she wanted a husband first and da-da-da. I said, you know, make sure that, you know, y'all can afford, you know, everything that you're wanting. Because, you know, in this day and time, like I told her, I said, you know, the average house, you know, 200 plus, you know. And she's like, well, yeah, but right now, you know, because she was complaining about, you know, the rent on her apartment, whatever. But I was like, so, you know, just make provision because it sounds like you're on track, you know. And the other lady was just like,
she ain't on track.
Yeah, like, you know, but. Now, I wasn't being jaded, but I'm just thinking like, damn, like to me, that's just unrealistic. If I'm pushing that 30 mark, I mean, I'm just saying, if I'm pushing that 30 mark to have at least 5 kids is, and beyond my jadedness, because like I said, I'm all for women, you know, having all the babies they want. But if I'm pushing 30 and I don't even have a prospect of a husband in sight, you know, but I want, you know, I want all the, I'm going to say the dreamy stuff. Like, you know, I want the husband, I want the house, and I want at least, when a woman says at least, that means that's that.
I know what the term at least means.
So that means she's willing to have more. She's willing to have more. So that's pushing a lot in your life in the next 5 to 10 years. I mean, that's like, you know, a machine gun, like, you know, so you got to, thank you, Larry. You got to be able to be quicker than that, Larry. But, you know, so to me, that sounds kind of stupid. I mean, in my head, because it don't sound, you know, realistic, especially at their, oh my goodness. Oh, he go.
No, that's yours.
Oh, you hear?
That's yours.
Oh, yay. Yay. Sorry. But to me, that's just unrealistic. I know. Happy birthday to.
Kim, you got to finish talking.
Oh. I taste the almond.
Okay, so
What I was
rather than to keep everybody on pod, this will conclude this week's episode because it looks like everybody's starting to eat. This is going to conclude this week's episode. We thank you guys for supporting. You can catch us anywhere you get your podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at 3SGPod, or you can, again, get us anywhere you get your podcast, or go directly to our website, 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. That's 3sgpod.gray8fam.com.
Thank you guys for supporting. We're still celebrating birthdays because this is birthday banana bread we're eating.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.